Of course it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are drawing faces. It's just a silly tutorial I wanna do. This is my probably second voiceover. A year ago maybe I did a voiceover and the comments are cute. No one really criticized me for my voice or anything, so I thought let's do another one. So if you are new here, please do subscribe and give it a like, and if you don't like it you can dislike it, whatever, you can do anything. Just don't make fun of my voice. So this video will be jam-packed, but I'll try to keep it as simple as I can. Alright. So before starting, you should choose the type of pencil you want to use. You should use normal pencil or a traditional one, like so. And also you can choose a mechanical pencil. For me, I usually go for a normal pencil because somehow the lead part of the mechanical pencil breaks down, and it kind of annoys me, so I tend to go with the normal one. But you can use whichever one you are comfortable with. Then you should choose a eraser and a sharpener, also a lid box for the mechanical pencil if you are using one, but usually you just need one refill, so that's it. So starting off nice and easy, we are gonna focusing on our hand movements and where we hold our pencils. It's not a necessity. You can hold your pencil wherever you like. Some people can draw when they're holding the edge, and some people can draw when they're holding the tip, and I don't know, maybe the midway, the 2/3 one, or what's that? 1/3 one? I don't know, 2/3 one? But just make sure of the thing that wherever you are drawing, it's just a bit of loose. You can't pressurize it too much. Another thing is, holding your pencil at an angle is not important. Important is your wrist movement. So focus or practice your wrist movements like this. It will help your hands to loosen up and to make you more comfortable when you are drawing. So focus on the small things, small details, and they will ultimately help you make your art more looser, free, and sketchier. So the next focus point will be shapes. Needless to say, shapes are everywhere around us, and when it comes to art, it will help you so much. Maybe a boat, or your favorite anime, or their characters, or any cutesy flowers. Just everything around us is made out of shapes. So I go about it is I draw a circle, then I draw a vertical line coming down, and then I draw a horizontal line going across it. So what's the key focus, should I say, while drawing a faces is mainly the jaw. You can create different variations of jaw and it will help you draw lots of different types of faces. Maybe you can draw a chubby one, or someone really skinny, or your favorite fiction man. Let's get back to the topic. So what's the best recommendation to draw faces are to usually play around with the shapes. You can increase or make it smaller, the structure of or the size of the circle or the horizontal line. Maybe you are making a oblong type of face, or you can make any shorter type of faces like a round one. You can round it up the corner of the shape of the jaw, a bit smaller, and make the vertical line a bit smaller, however you want to play around and with the shape, and however you want your face structure to look like. It depends upon you. So the shapes I talked about earlier are basically the guidelines. So sometimes I really tend to draw without the guidelines, and it's usually when I'm drawing with the pen, not with the pencil. But I strongly suggest that if you are a beginner and you have never did faces or face structures before, you can always use, not always, but you should use the guidelines. And then when it's handy, by practicing, it's really handy, you can then draw without the guidelines. I strongly suggest use the guidelines first, then go about with something else. Go about with or without them. So that we know about the shapes and why we have guidelines, let's talk about how I structured the guidelines in my drawings. A habit that I formed is that I first draw a circle, then go ahead with the vertical line, and then the horizontal line. There I draw a jaw, pretty much 4 lines, and draw the ears at the bottom. So it's kinda helped me figure out the placement of the face. So what I do to draw eyes is that I draw 2 arches at the horizontal line where I want the eyes to go. Once I'm happy with that, I add the irises and the details, and then I go for the nose. So the place underneath the eyes, this is where I locate the nose. Sometimes I tend to make it wide or I tend to make it narrower, usually depends on my reference or the character. So how I draw the mouth or the lips, you can say, is I draw a line at the center, and I draw a arch shape at the upper part, and then I kinda connect the corners and do a bottom lip. So usually I don't draw as many details at the lips because a lot of characters that I make doesn't have any defined lips. It's just a anime thing, I guess, that keeps happening to me. I don't draw the lips quite often, but yeah, whenever I'm drawing it, that's how I'm going about it. So a quick tutorial for how I draw eyes is that I draw an arch and draw a bottom line, then add the iris, the eyelashes, the messy upper eyelashes, and the little cute adorable lower lashes. Oh, and the eyelid. Don't forget the eyelid. Don't be like me. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. So let's draw the nose. So usually what I do for the nose is let's draw an arch. I'm just kidding. So first I do a circle, and at the bottom I do 2 dots, where I want my nostrils to be. So a bit of structure here and there. Not much of a detail. I'm not good at drawing noses. The simplest way I can do. Probably I should take a few classes on drawing noses. But for this video, that's it. That's the nose. So when it comes to draw the mouth, I don't usually think about it. I just do it. So I'm trying to explain as far as I can. So first I draw 3 dots and then I connect them together like so, and then I draw an M at the top of it. So this will be our upper lip, and draw an U at the bottom. So it would be our bottom lip, so that's maybe one of the many ways I draw lips. But I'm showing you some other ways I'm drawing lips. Sometimes I draw both hues at the top, at the bottom, make it more fuller, or the upper lips a bit rounder kind of thing. I hope you're getting what I'm saying. I'm very bad at explaining certain things. And because I'm kinda obsessed with them, I also have to, draw the vampire fangs and how their lips are. That's not how their lips are, just how I'm drawing it. So yeah, that's a vampire lip, you can say. That's a weird name, but you can say it, right? So now that we're done with the front view, let's do the side view. So what I do is, when I make a character facing sideways, or the side view, you can say, side profile, so I drew the circle as usual. Then I make the vertical line a bit arched or a bend on the side the character is facing, maybe it's left or right. And also I did this with the horizontal line, so everything is kind of bent toward the side they are facing at. And once we are done with that, the usual process is same for the jaw, for the eyes and the lips and the nose. But the one thing that is to notice is that everything is turned to the left, and the eyes and also the nose, the lips, in way of the perspective. When someone is looking at the sideways, it's usually the features are kind of squished on a side, so when drawing them to kind of squish at the left side, it will be same when I will draw it on the right, it will be squished at the right. So that's it, that's pretty much it, how we draw the side view. Anyways, let's squeeze all the information we gained in a one fresh new drawing from the scratch. So one thing that I strongly suggest while drawing is, usually when you are a beginner, that always use pencils for your drawings. Don't jump right into the pens, because we all make mistakes while drawing. We just cut it out, not everyone wanna show their mistakes on camera. Just feel free to erase your mistakes and do it again and again, as long you are not satisfied with the sketch. So if you are able to make it up this far, make sure to let me know in the comments what you think and how did you do, and I'll suggest you to watch that again and practice with me, and give me a like, and maybe subscribe to my channel if you're new here. And I will do a lot of tutorial in the future, maybe not with the voiceover, but yeah. So thank you so much for watching. Thanks for the support. We had 400 subs now. Maybe we'll make it up to 500, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, bye.